Hey, it's Rob with Phandroid.com. I'm here with the brand new HTC One M8 from Verizon. Just got back from the event. I'm actually at Starbucks right now, but there's nowhere else that I could do this unboxing, and I wanted to get it open as quick as possible. Interesting that up here on the top right, they've got HTC One. They don't have HTC One M8. Not sure if that's a Verizon-only branding, but I guess since it's launching on all the carriers starting tomorrow, we'll find out that rather quickly. So I'm going to be testing and reviewing the HTC One on Verizon. So I also got a nice little gift bag with a bunch of random stuff. And actually, let's just see what they gave us. A HTC pad, very nice, to take all my notes from our review. HTC pen. Actually, let's hold that off for a minute. Let's get to the exciting stuff. We'll finish that off at the end. So, just a sleeve on the top. We've got the HTC logo, just a plain white box, and there we have it. They're really touting this HTC Advantage, which is pretty cool. They talked a lot about it at the event, but here we've got the HTC One M8 itself. And this is a nifty little sleeve that shows you where everything is. The infrared power, the front camera, 5 megapixels, micro SD card tray on the side, the volume rocker right here, the SIM card tray over here on the left, with a pre-installed SIM charging port on the bottom. Kind of cool that they have this little sleeve that tells you where everything is, especially for the kind of newbie type of user, so that's cool. But open that up, and wow, that's awesome. Let's boot it up. It usually takes a little bit the first time, so you can see the power button on the top. And let's just sit that over here while we check out what else is in this box. And the typical guides that we don't really care about, we'll just leave them tucked there. Looks like this is the AC adapter, and then we've got the USB cord for it with the micro USB, and then we've got, looks like headphones. So the typical what you'd find in any kind of phone box, but what we care about most is right here, and wow, this thing looks really good. In the pictures that we saw, in all the leaked footage, we saw the HTC One M8 right next to the HTC One M7, and the One M8 just looked huge. The bezel looked like it was ridiculous comparably, but when you have it in front of you and you're holding it, it's actually really sleek, really just really nice in general. You can see you've got the HTC Boom Sound speakers, which I love. I don't know why more phones don't have those front-facing speakers. You've got the IR, the 5 megapixel camera. You kind of saw all this when we just went through, but 3.5 millimeter headset jack, micro USB port, the volume rocker. If you hold down the volume button, let's see if it will do that. If you hold down the volume button, oh, well, you should be able to set a shortcut to. You should be able to set a shortcut to launch your camera from the volume button. Okay, it's going to ask me to do 8 billion setup things, which I don't want to do right now. But okay, let's not go through the setup widgets right now. We'll be doing a full review on this, so do not worry about that. But the build of this phone is amazing. It's got a 2600 milliamp battery. This is a 5-inch screen, 1080p HD. This back camera on here, there's actually 2 cameras, and it's really cool when you're taking pictures. It allows you to to after you take the picture, you can like post edit it and change the focus. You get that blurry background, or you can focus on something in the background and have a blurry foreground, which is really neat. But I'm really looking forward to using this. We saw the HTC One against the S4 last year, and we had reviews comparing those. We'll be doing that. We'll be comparing this to the Samsung Galaxy Note 3, which you can see on the right here. And the size, some people think the Galaxy Note 3 is absolutely humongous, but putting these next to each other, they're pretty comparable. And actually, if you put these side by side, they're probably similar thicknesses, but the HTC One, you can see it's thicker in the middle, and it gets slender on the edges, and it makes the whole phone seem more slim and slender, and kind of feels really good in your hand. I would compare it a little bit to what Palm did when they announced the Pre, with that kind of curved form factor that fits in your palm a little bit better. So that is really cool. But let me get to playing with this. I'm going to have a full review, do tips and tricks, do the comparison videos, do the video demos, do all that sort of stuff. So stay tuned. Probably in the next, actually all week we'll be doing this. In the meantime, check out HTC One M8 forums at androidforums.com, and we'll have all the goods for you over there as well. And let us know if you end up getting the device, and tell us what you want to see in our full review. So there you go. That's a quick unboxing of the HTC One M8 on Verizon Wireless.